What's upside down?
You're still. You have to turn it this way.
Oh. Hello, good afternoon. Say hello once you come on. Oh yeah, thanks for joining me today or watching the replay. I am working on another kit that I came up with. I drew it this week, and it's a cute little bunny in a terracotta pot. He's got these cute little bunny feet. And so I base painted it so that you guys don't watch me base paint and me making a mess. So yeah, I'll be offering, I only have about 5 of these kits. Hi, Darla. I only have about 5 of these kits. So as soon as I finish here, take a picture of it and post it, you'll be able to purchase the kit once I put it on my page. So let's get started. Hi Lori. I just wanted, first of all, I wanted to tell everybody that all of the kits from Sunday's live have been sent out today. So sorry about the delay. There were a lot of kits that I sold, so I'm going to be careful about not to do that. I kind of have to do everything in stages, so that's why it kind of puts everybody off a little bit. So, and a lot of you bought both kits, so you had to wait on the other kit while I cut that out. So anyway, it's out. You should be getting it at the beginning of next week. I think that was it. So, hi Marianne. So I base painted the rabbit in Delta Trail 10. And the pot itself is actually terracotta, which makes it easy, Delta. Then I painted this flower, Raspberry by Deco Art. Or I'm sorry, Royal Fuchsia. I thought it was raspberry. It looks raspberry. And then, of course, white, I used chalk paint. So, and then it will include a stencil, which will be stenciled Spring Has Sprung. And that's it. So right now what I'm going to do is I have my Trail 10 out, and I'm going to get burnt umber. My famous burnt umber is what I use, infamous. And I am going to start shading this guy. And again, just to show you, I know a lot of you already paint and know, but I just load up my brush with Trail 10, dip the edge of it, and just blend it. And you see the brown going away, so I pick up more because I want it to be more defined when I go to brush it on, and then just start shading. Just like that. It's kind of funny to do Easter and then spring stuff, but it's kind of what I did, so. So I'm just adding color. To everything. You guys having a good Saturday? I don't know if you saw my earlier post, I went out to Fontana, which is about a 45-minute drive because I needed wood so badly. I was down to my last 6-foot board. And we get there and there's hardly any wood to choose from. I was so sad because it's so far to go out there. So my husband and I did the best we could and got I think it was 4 boards. And it's usually $2.50 a foot. And I asked the guy, is there any way you can do any better? Because it's pretty bad wood. So he says, yeah, I'll see what we can do. So he reduced it a little bit, so it wasn't horrible. So the wood I got has a lot of knots in it. And of course I can't use that unless it's maybe, I do use it sometimes if I know something's going to be in the way, or if it's a carrot. It doesn't matter if there's a knot in it because it'll look cute. But for the most part, I cut around it. So it did have a lot of knots, but he was nice enough to to give me a little discount to not make it all not worth it. So at least it'll hold me over for probably about a month. I'm going to use Sunshine from Delta to paint the insides of these flowers. I know some of you have been buying my kits. Thank you so much. I hope going back to this live helps when you get them and you put them together. I know that's how I learned too, by watching DIYers and the stuff they put together. So you just put a little circle on there. And this one I probably should have painted white first. I'm going to regret this. Oh, maybe not so bad. Let it sit. Oh my gosh, Lori, another snowstorm. Yeah, it's Sunshine. I was seeing oh, sorry, I'm kind of going back to Lori's message. There's a friend of my daughter who lives out in Tennessee, and she posted that she got tons of snow, and it looked so pretty. We do not have that here, but if you saw in my pictures that I posted, there was a little tiny bit of snow in the mountains, which is probably about 2 hours away from where we live. So it's really pretty to see the mountains when it's a really clear day like that. So yeah, and then back to Darla. This is Sunshine Yellow, and it does cover pretty good, but remember I did already base paint, so it makes it easier. Okay, don't want to lift up the paint. Let's go back to this little terracotta guy. Like I said, if you just joined on, this will be a kit. I do want to tell you the difference between my e-patterns and my kits. When I sell an e-pattern, you get the pattern by email, and you get the instructions, really small instructions, not a whole bunch, just some instructions, just so you know the colors and stuff I use to shade and highlight, things like that. That's the e-pattern. When I do kits, they are not going to come with any type of direction. That's why I go live, so that you can see how I put it together and the colors that I used. I used terracotta and burnt umber on here again. So my brown's going away. I'm going to pick up some more brown so that I could see that a little bit more. So yeah, that's the difference between my kits and my e-patterns, just so you know. Sometimes I do sell my e-patterns as kits, and you will get the e-pattern and you will get the wood to make it. So just wanted to clarify that so that you guys know what you're buying and what you're in for. Both basically have directions. One is on paper and one is on a live. So there you go. Let me put some color on the edges here. Sunshine Yellow is by Delta. Sunshine, well, it's just Sunshine by Delta Ceramic Coat. Darla, just so you have that. Ooh, Virginia Barbara. Just sounds cold. It sounds pretty for a minute, and then it sounds cold. Another thing that I'm going to be working on, I base painted this block in chalk paint, and I have this cute little wooden chocolate bunny that I painted in a jello mold. This will also be a kit, but it's basically going to be like this. I thought it'd be so cute to add to any of your little sets that you have. And I think I'm going to put sweet on here because it's basically chocolate, and I'm going to put some eggs, but hopefully I can work on that too. Ooh, I'm getting brown all over this thing. So I'll work on this as well. So I base painted the bunny chalk, burnt umber, and then again this is chalk, Waverly chalk paint. So what I want to do on this is get Think Pink. want to try to do, this is a trial and error, guys, so let's see how this works. This might be too big of a brush, but we'll try it. I want to try to do kind of a buffalo check, but without the tape. So I'm just going to put lines on here. And I kind of watered down the paint a little bit, not too much, but just so it's light. And then go on this side. Oop. Oop. Got a little wide. And then on here. Yeah, so needless to say, and then there was so much traffic on the way back. It's like, with gas prices being so high, I know I'm out there, but why is everybody else out there? It's the real question. On a Saturday, probably took us, we did get some breakfast out there while we were out there. They have some good places to eat. It's probably a good, from 40 minutes to 45 minutes, probably it took us maybe 50 to an hour maybe to get home. So it was kind of a ways. My husband's a trooper. He goes with me because he helps me pick out the wood. I did it one time by myself, and it was really hard because these boards are like 12 feet long. So, and you know, I'm picky and choosy and make sure I get some that don't have that many knots, not that much grain. So after I did it that one time, I'm like, will you just come out with me because it's just too hard. And so he helps me, and I could tell that sometimes he's like, what's wrong with this one? Well, it's all cracked over here. Can't you just cut around it? Yeah, but I don't like it. So when we have a lot to choose from, that's easy. Today it wasn't. It was basically, I think I had 10 boards to choose from, and I took three of them, I think. So that was pretty funny. Cadbury eggs? Oh yeah, they look like Cadbury eggs, Donna. That's funny. Hi, Lori. Right now, so Lori, right now I stopped and got gas in a not so good gas station. It was $5.49, but where I usually go 76, it's $5.79. When we were out in Fontana, which again was 45 minutes away, it was $5.99. And I told my husband we can make it home at at that amount. So we made it home just in time to get it to $5.49. So I saved myself 50 cents a gallon. So yeah, it's really expensive. I brought up a conversation that I had with my husband, and I said, do you think people are going to stop going places? Because it looks like these freeways are packed, that it's not right now. And he didn't seem to think it was going to stop people from traveling, but we'll see. Time will tell, I guess. I guess it's still too new. Okay. Not sure yet if this kit will have both flowers. We'll see once I'm done with this. Just kind of. Okay, so what I want to do with this guy is I want to highlight him. Oh, that's not my brush that I like. In white. I get like my old scruffy brush, and you've seen me do this before. And I'm going to put some highlight on all over him before I put his nose on. Oh, shoot. I forgot. One side was supposed to be white. Gosh darn it. See what happens when I'm talking and trying to work at the same time. So I'm just going to put some highlight just to lighten him up a little bit around his face. Again, it's just a dry brush. You could hear me really scrubbing on there. And then do the same with this. Yeah, $4 would be really nice. But we've been at $4 for a while, Darla. So, well, it's kind of going 3.79. It took a big jump really fast. I feel like I don't think I ever saw the four something. You guys are very lucky. So, okay. So then, since I have this out, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight this flower. Do I use a flat paint? Lori, I don't know what that means. A flat paint? I mean, all the acrylic, I use acrylic paint for everything, if that's what you're asking. I'm not quite sure what that means. Or if you didn't finish your sentence in a flat brush. $8 per gallon, Corinne? From liters to gallon, we are just, holy moly. Oh, Darla, are you still working from home or have you always worked from home? We only worked from home during COVID. Okay. Ooh, let's put some highlight on here as well. Oh no, Lori, all of the acrylic is matte color, so I don't use any satin. I do have a couple of satin bottles, but it's, I think because my daughter bought it, I don't care for it. But I will use it if I don't have any other colors. I think that burnt orange I've been using from Craft Smart. I don't usually use Craft Smart. This one? Yeah, this one's satin. I do use this one to shade carrots and stuff because I didn't have a color that's acrylic in that. But yeah. So what I've been doing is I really rub on one corner to give it more of a highlight. So it looks like it's shining on that side. So I'll do that on different areas of things that I'm working on. Okay, I think we're ready. Let me do some cocoa brown. Was it cocoa brown? I don't remember. Sable brown and white. Sable brown from Deco Art. And I'm just going to pick up some chalk paint and do the edges of, oh shoot, I went too much on my paint. I swear when I paint in front of you guys, I'm really messy, you guys. I'm really usually not this messy. I think because I want to make sure you guys aren't bored waiting for me to do something. All right. Oh, this will be the next e-pattern. It's 3 little trio bunnies in some eggs, and the eggs are going to say hop on it. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm working on as well. Hopefully I can finish this guy today and then start sending e-patterns out, or maybe even tomorrow. But that's what they're going to look like. I got this idea from my mom, who went to, I think, TJ Maxx and bought, they look like resin or ceramic. They're not ceramic, but you know, it looks like resin, and it spells out Easter, and they're all little bunnies coming out of these eggs. And I thought to my mom, oh my gosh, that would be so cute. So I drew this guy out, and I thought he would be so cute out of wood. This is something I'm not going to get to, but this will be an e-pattern. And I gave the file to my daughter, who's going to transfer it into a PDF and SVG for me. And I'm working on the colors. So I thought this would be really cute. So thank you to my mom for giving. I swear, the ideas that you get sometimes by just looking at something are kind of funny. Out of something that you didn't think. It wasn't a piece of wood. It was just a figurine or decorative piece. But since I had this paint out, I thought I'd do it really quick. I started working on this too. I cut this out last night after I finished cutting out all my kits. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited. I decided what my next live is going to be. It's for sure going to have birthday. Everything birthday. I'll have different kits. I already started drawing new things for that. I'm so excited about the things that I came up with. And I think I might do Disney. So birthday and Disney, or birthday and ice cream. I still haven't decided because ice cream is more for summer, so I might hold off on ice cream. But definitely birthday will be the next thing that I do. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is pick up some Think Pink. Oh, I'm getting behind. Oh, thank you, Gay. Oh, thank you, Lori. Oh, good. That was fast, Laura. Yeah, Laura, this will be, the 3 bunnies will be a pattern, so I'll work on that. It's almost, I mean, once I finish it, I should take a picture and then finish up the pattern. Because this guy's darker, it's going to take a little bit more paint. And again, I'm going to use this Think Pink, and I'll use Cherry Red from Deco Art Americana. And then I'll do this, guys. He's got his feet. Oh, I rubbed white paint on there. That was weird. I think I grabbed the paint from the edges there. Alright, something like that. Where's my little tiny brush? Here it is. So again, you just get a really flat, an old flat brush that I had that turned scruffy. And that's how I make the little, make the little circles, because I want them to be small. Okay, get my Cherry Red from Deco Art. And with the Think Pink and the Cherry Red, it kind of turns into like a raspberry color. And so then I just lightly brush the cheeks. And then put some color on here. Okay, Laura, you're gonna die when I tell you. No, I hardly keep any of my things, and it's really bad because I've gone to like friends' houses and they have stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's really cute. I'll go to my mom's house that she has things for me from years ago, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, that's really cute. So I really need to start keeping some things. You know which one I'm dying that I did not keep is the bunny with the egg, with the bunny and the egg, and the chick and the egg. And it's, I don't know if I'll ever paint it for myself, but yeah, I don't have a whole bunch of stuff. I like buying other people's stuff. Like I just bought something from Leslie Adams, from Dogwood Lane. What else did I buy? I bought stuff from Donna, from D&D crafts. I don't know, for some reason I don't keep a whole bunch of my stuff. I'll have some stuff. Usually, you guys, it's stuff that it's left over, like, oh, I forgot to sell it, oh, I'm going to keep it, something like that. But it's not anything, yeah. Okay. Let me give this one more coat of yellow on this pink. See, Darla, it didn't really cover very well on this pink. I probably should have base painted it white first, but it didn't need a whole bunch of coats, so that was nice. And then with burnt umber, since I'm already here, I'll shade the bottom of the flower. It's a big brush, so okay. We'll do that. This one looks like it could go. Same with this one. Okay. All right, those are good. This needs a color underneath. Let me grab some of this Royal Fuchsia again that I base painted this flower. And then I'm going to pick up some cherry red just to give this some color around the inside of the flower here. It's a warm day out here in California, which is great for going live because my stuff is drying really fast. You guys don't have to wait a whole bunch. And then with this guy, I'm going to pick up the sable brown and do the same thing. Pick up white and sable brown. Ooh, maybe shouldn't have done that, huh? Messy. Or used a smaller brush. I should have just done the top, I think, but oh well. It is done. Baseball's back. The players are at spring training. So excited. We got Kershaw back for a year, which was weird, but it happened. And so then what I'm going to do on these, though, because I want to define the feet a little bit more, I'm just going to side load the end of my brush with red. Just to give it a little bit of more definition on one side. All right, I'm ignoring you guys. Anybody say anything? Do I use an angle brush? I don't, Barbara. I've tried it. But yeah, I don't tend to use it a whole bunch. So it's a little messy. I might clean it up later on. If not, I might just leave it like that. I don't know. Okay. Somebody asked something about water. Do you dip into water much? So when I base paint, I do dip a little bit into water. It just makes things flow a little nicer. Yeah, so I do use water. So I hope that answered your question. I was gonna get my little 10-aught brush and paint on his nose. I don't know if I'm gonna like, oh gosh, how goes on the end of this brush. I don't know if I'm gonna like this pink with this trail tan color, but we'll see. He might be okay once I shade it. So yeah, I saw somebody said it was 18 degrees where you're at. Holy moly, that's cold. Yeah, I think we're at 75 right now. Brad, is it 75 right now? I don't think he heard me. Is it 75? He's going to look up the weather app. 76. And that's pretty warm. It's getting up there. It's nice, but it's getting up there. Okay. So those are done. Why don't we, should we stencil this on? Let's do some stenciling, and remember to, so when this was dry, when I base painted it, I did sand it a little bit. It's going to make the bleeding not happen as often when you do that. And really you want to push down on the piece. And like I said, I get bleeding on my stuff. I just kind of have to place this where I think it's going to go good. So it's really, I think you really want to make sure that the edges on the letters are down so that you get less bleeding. And then just pull back and make sure that your A there stayed. And then that's it. What color do you guys think? Burnt umber or white? Let me wait. No, you think about that. Oh, when shading, Marcy. So I pick up little water all the time. So if I'm gonna do a double load, which is load up the entire brush with the base color and then dip the end of it, I do pick up a little bit of water. When I shade by just one color, you have to take most of the water off, so out, so that you have a nice flow. So yeah. Burnt umber, Karen? All right. I think I see you're the only one responding right now, so should we do burnt umber? Burnt umber going once. Burnt umber going twice. Oh, Barbara said white. Okay. The next one. Next one. Who's the tiebreaker? Okay. These look really cute. I do want to put some more color on there, though. All right, we're doing burnt umber. Bright pink, Marcy? You want me to do bright pink? I don't know. I don't think that'll stand out. Cute idea, but I just don't think it'll stand out. So then when I try to stencil, I try to use a dry brush. You want to try to use a dry brush because if it's wet, if it's liquidy, it's going to seep through. Remember, burnt umber is kind of a thin color. It will have some bleeding if you're not careful. So I try to just, with no water at all, just go ahead and add the color on there. And I don't put this brush in water until I'm completely done with it. I have to wait for it to dry, and then I'll go over it again because this will be too light. So let that sit. Throw that away. I want to add white to this flower. It's Susan Onder does a lot of this. I bought a lot of her stuff too. She does kind of a lot of this like stippling on her flowers. I think it looks really good, so I'm gonna try it. Again, dry brush with an old brush that you have, and then just put it on there. And look, the brown doesn't bother me as much anymore. These pieces are really forgiving, I think, if you do something that's kind of out of ordinary. So just add some white on there. Super cute. Okay. That's still drying. Oh, I forgot about this guy. You guys didn't let me forget about this. But now what am I going to do since one was supposed to be all white? Oh well. Okay. So then let's just do this. Some water and paint. And do this. Go like that. I'm making a mess of this block. maybe this won't be a kit. I might have to fix this afterwards, but okay. Because now I gotta paint. Okay, let me wait for this to dry. And then I'm going to repaint that. Okay, let's pick up this burnt umber. See, you guys, this is my thought process when I do things. Okay. I think that's enough coats. Then, hopefully it looks fine. Oh, there's some bleeding there, but we'll clean that up. And then just peel it back. Ta-da! Spring has sprung. How cute is that? Then I get a pin pen, which if you guys have a Cricut, you might know about this. If you have a Cricut and you don't have this, you really need to invest in this pin pen. I don't know who makes it, but I'm sure if you look up on internet, just to peel this up. You could do, they have tons of tools for Cricut, but I just love this thing. Pin pen weeding tool. Oh, see, you were weeding, Marianne. Do you use something like this, a pin pen? Or do you have one of those little sticky things? Like a little hook to weed. If you don't have this, and if you get the kit, just go ahead and use a pin. It could even be a pin. If you have a pin, you don't have to go out and buy anything special. Okay, so then I'm just going to clean up these edges that bled a little bit. Not horrible. Oh, forgot this one. How big is the bunny and flower pot? Let's measure. So this is almost, almost 6 3/4 inches by the widest point, I guess would be this pot, almost 4 inches. Or, ooh, this one's almost 4.5 inches from ear to ear. So that's how wide it is. Everything I do is kind of small. I don't ever make a whole bunch of things. When I drew this guy out, he ended up being bigger, so I just went to the copier and reduced him a little bit, because the idea that I had, and I'll show you right now because it'll come with, and that's why I'm only going to have 5 of these. And I might sell just the wood if you want the wood with, if you don't want the other stuff to it. So yeah. I'll show you right now what I'm going to do with it. Oh, good, Laura. You use a safety pin. Oh, yeah, Marianne. You use a hooky thing. I'm telling you, you need to get this thing. You're going to love it. Game changer. Just because it's so pointy, I don't know. I can't use that hooky thing. I'm all over the place if I use something like that. Okay, so let's finish painting his nose. I want to be off of here by 4, so hopefully it's almost 6 your guys' time, right? Or some of you anyway. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that's done, that's done. Let's add a little bit more white to this on top. Didn't go on the camera right now, that's funny. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to make the eyes. I need black, so I'll just use regular Delta Ceramcoat black. If I can find it here in my, uh-oh, where'd it go? Here it is. For the eyes, and I'm just gonna make those long dot eyes that I've done before, that I did on last week's kit, I think it was. again, when you guys finish the kits, share them where the kits were. It's always fun to watch what everybody does. Okay. So one there. One there. Cute. I need to shade his nose. Again, I'm going to use cherry red. I will put the kits for sale after I'm done with this. Take a nice picture of it so that you guys can have it after my live. And like I said, I only have 5 available with everything that I show you. I have to show you what I have that includes in this kit. It's really cute. I could do maybe another 5 with just the wood and not the extra little thing I have. You guys might have those at home, but I'll show you when I finish it. Okay, go ahead and I'm going to side load. I side loaded that cherry red, and I'm just going to try to highlight the nose. Okay, and I will put a comma stroke for the nose as well. Get my liner brush, and then I'm going to start. I am just going to put his mouth down and put some eyebrows and some whiskers. I've been wanting to do some from here, but I'm too scared to. All right, I'm going to do it. Should I do it? I've never done them up here. Grab a little bit more water. Aw, he's cute. It totally comes to life right in front of me. I love that. Aw, and then you know what? I want to put a little tiny dot here. And then I'm going to just get my liner, and rabbits I like to make kind of furry looking. So I'm just going to line it like that. I think I got out of the camera there. When you do furry lines, it makes it easier to connect the lines for some reason instead of doing it all straight, which is another reason I do squirrely lines. Plus they're furry, so. You guys will have to tell me how advanced you guys are, because I don't ever know with my kits how much detail to put in them. Then I'm going to line here. This is yeah, Lori, I don't know if you were on at the very beginning. I just sent out the rest of the kits today. Since there were so many, it took me a little while. I would come home as fast as I could and try to cut, but then I'd poop out. And I'm just going to put a comma on there. So then let me do these guys and this guy. So then this one, it's getting warm in here. Just going to line the petals. me do the white one. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure if the kit will include this flower. It just depends on how it all looks when I'm done with it. I did 2 different flowers, so not sure if I'm going to like the whole set with this or not. All right, and then you'll see when I'm done. And then with these, I do the lines on the feet straight, and then I'll wiggle and make it fluffy for the rest. Just because I want their feet to look defined on the toes. So straight across, and then wiggled. Okay. I think we're set. Oh, I should have. Oh, I was going to sand this thing. So we'll see if I finish this one. I'm trying to sand off this mess I made. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess on my table. And then here. So my thought of this is this kit would include the block of wood, a stencil maybe, I'm not sure, but you'll have the chocolate bunny. Not the chocolate bunny, you'll get the wooden bunny, you'll get the moss and the eggs and the jello tin. And this will sit like this. I showed at the beginning, I don't know if everybody saw it, but it'll be like this. So basically it's just chalk paint, and I use Think Pink to do kind of a buffalo check. But then what I wanted to do, I'm picking up this royal fuchsia. I kind of want it to look like too much water. You'll get the gist of it. You'll see it finished, and if you're interested in this little kit, you can combine it. I will try to get these kits out by midweek. If not, they will go out probably Saturday again. What I'm going to try to do is, if I come up with any ideas during the week that I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this would be a cute kit, is go on again during the week so that you can see if you like any of the other kits, and then you can combine all of the orders. So that way you get all your kits all in one. Okay. This was a mess. This was my first one. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You might have to see this one done afterwards, but you kind of get the gist of it. It's basically white paint, Think Pink, royal fuchsia, and then it's just to give it some color on the outside of parts of it. And then this will say sweet on it, either stenciled or just handwritten, but you'll get that, the jello mold, the wooden bunny, and a couple of eggs that go with it with the moss. So you'll get this entire kit, and you'll see that if I finish it and post it today. Okay, let's finish up this guy. I'm going to get wood glue. Hi, Jackie. I know. He's outside. I think he went, I don't know where Brad went, and then he came back. He came in for a second. Okay, so then I'm just going to glue with wood glue his feet and kind of complete him. Oh gosh, he's super cute. Spring has sprung. Okay, so what I was telling you that comes with a kit, I only have enough for 5, is this cute little terracotta pot. How cute is that? So with this terracotta pot, you won't get the terracotta pot in the kit because I'm just too scared that it's going to break it. They're very fragile. These are from Dollar Tree or $1.25 Tree. These are from Dollar Tree as well. So I will offer 5 kits with all of this with the bamboo sticks, but not the terracotta pot. And then look how cute. So this was kind of my vision, to have that. And then I will put some moss or grass. Maybe this grass will be I put a styrofoam in here, if you could see. So I will just hot glue. Well, I would hot glue this down first. Stick that down. And then, of course, I need glue. Stick another glue in there. Glue on there. And you'll get some of this grass. You'll get the grass. The only thing you're not getting is the actual terracotta pot. They're just too much of a hassle to send, I think, unless I send it in a box, but I've been sending them in packages and mailers. So then you would just hot glue, put some hot glue. I need 2 hands. Oh, stick it in there. And then hot glue. So you will get a drilled flower. On there. I think it needs more grass. So then I'll just get more grass. Sorry, you're not, I'm trying to, and I'm making a mess. Let me get some more grass. So I will have 5 kits, and I think I might offer 5 kits just for the wood, which would include the bunny and a flower. But I'll figure that out, and then it'll be on my post. You'll see what's included on there. And then add some more on there. And there you go. There's the kit. So see, I think I might omit this flower, because this is what I'm thinking, that it's just going to sit next to it. But I don't know if it needs it. So you'll see. You'll see the kit complete once I finish it after the live. But that's kind of where I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Oh shoot, I got wood all over my my iPad. No, Patty, I'm not going to sell the pattern on this one. This one's just going to be a kit. Thank you, Donna. Thanks, Jackie. Yeah, so I'm super excited. He turned out cute. I love when it comes to life. And this guy has stuff all over him. But how cute is he? He's got his little, I don't know where I got glitter here. There's something with glitter here. But I wanted to make a little brown bunny, so that's why I did that. And I think it looks really cute. I might add some ribbon on this, so just watch out for that. That will be included in the kit as well. And again, it would be just like a rag bow, not this exactly, but something like this, kind of stuck in here, just to give it some color. Actually, that doesn't look bad. This has got a lot of spring colors though. So I might change the ribbon on that, but it'll be something like that. You guys know how to do a rag bow. You'll get strips. I've been giving you strips of material. You just cut them down to whatever size. I don't know if, I think I gave you the actual size. So then just cut them down, get some jute twine, make a knot, and then all done. Super cute. I really loved it. Remember, just a reminder that I have 5 of these kits available that include everything but the terracotta pot. I might do 5 kits just of the bunny and a flower, so that you get that, and then that way you can put, I won't drill the hole though, because if you don't have access to get the pot and all that, you might just want to set the little flower down. So I think this might be a kit, and then this will be a kit. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But I'm loving it. And then also another kit would be This one that I talked about, it does not look good right now. It is a work in progress. So I will finish this also and put it up there. Give me a couple of hours before I post. And thanks for joining me today. I went too fast, I think. Yeah, the red bow I think looks really cute. Good thing I had it near me. No, Corinne, this one's not going to be an E pattern. Although I might, I don't know. This is the one that's going to be an E pattern for sure. This one's ready. I sent it to my daughter. She's getting it all ready. I just have to finish it, take a picture, finish the directions. So this one will be an E pattern. This one, oops, sorry. This one, I'm loving it for it to be an E pattern. So we'll see. We'll see. Right now it's just a kit until I get things going. Plus I want to start painting again to have a live. Hopefully, what are we in? March. Probably not till April. This month's kind of busy. So, yeah, we'll get it going. But thank you again for joining me. Hope you liked it. I love the way it turned out. So, thanks again. Happy rest of your weekend. We'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye-bye.